What's up, guys? Dustin McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the Pittsburgh Penguins franchise rebuild series with Rick Rebuild here, guys. And in today's episode, we're going to be finishing off the regular season as well as getting our lineup set and figuring out who we will be playing here in the playoffs. But before we start today's episode, guys, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I know you guys have been doing an unreal job of that, contributing to the channel, hitting the like button, commenting, all of that good stuff. We enjoy bringing in new people to the channel, building an amazing community with you guys, and I really do appreciate the love and support. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers, so if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button if you like anything franchise mode related. That is what we do here and a few other things. But without further ado, guys, we're going to be getting into the episode here today. Again, starting off against the Boston Bruins, we've got a tight battle for the scoring race as well. Crosby is up against it with Malkin and even McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon from the Colorado Avalanche. First period goes by. Joseph and Carter on the goals. Taylor Hall for the Bruins. After the second period, it is 2-2 after 2. We're going to slow sim the third period and monitor if anything will go crazy. Foligno scores, so we're going to hop into this one really quickly and see if we can come away with a victory. On this shift is Derek Forbort for the Bruins. That's a very interesting pickup for the Bruins as Bergeron gets into the zone. It's going to be taken away by Teddy Bluger, and off to the races is Teddy. He's got a head of steam, and he's going to get hit hard there by Forbort. And we need to get our first line out as the Boston Bruins have theirs. Ooh, dangerous opportunity as Tuukka's going to let that go by. We're going to find Jake Guentzel. Guentzel with Crosby. Got to get something going here. Jake Guentzel. Nothing there. We're going to find Dumoulin, who's going to find Letang on the effort. Malkin's there on the rebound, though. And that is going to tie the game here with 10 minutes left to go in the period. We got a one-timer shot from the point. Malkin's 30th of the season. Letang on the assist. I believe Dumoulin's going to get one here too. Nice little 1T low. Malkin with his backhand is able to get enough power on that to get that past Olmark. And we are tied here at 3 in the third period in this pivotal playoff really tune-up here against a solid Boston Bruins team with speed up the boards. Guentzel gets by one, but it is picked off there by then Taylor Hall, who headmans to Eric Holla, finds Craig Smith. Demers is back. He's got to make a play on it, and the Bruins look like they hit the side of the net, and here comes Guniarov with speed. Can we find Brian Rust backdoor? And Rusty gets his 16th of the season, gets the assist there from Guniarov. And we are now up in this game, guys. What a turn of events it has been. We got the backdoor cheese, and Brian Rust makes no mistake about it. Caught the Bruins napping there on the odd man rush, and we find ourselves up 4-3 here with 7:55 left to go in this third period. Crosby on the draw. He's tied up there by Bergeron, and the Boston Bruins are able to dump that puck all the way down as Guentzel we'll pick it up. We found Crosby on the fast break. Sidney Crosby trying to go short side OP, unable to do so, but Crosby's there. From behind the net, we see a man backdoor, and that is Rusty. Brian Rust gets his second of the game, and that is probably going to be the icing on the cake here, as we're going to get our fourth and third line some opportunities to get some playing time here with a 2-goal lead. Under a minute left to play, and Brian Rust right there on the goal line. Defenseman who was chasing Crosby behind the net was unable to recover. Weak side DS to slot over, and that leaves the open man backdoor. Brian Rust giving us that 2-goal lead here in the game as the Bruins look to get into the zone. Bergeron trying to win that puck. Hosang is down below the goal line. Oh my goodness, what an absolute rip by Pasternak. That one honestly caught me by surprise. I was not ready for that to happen whatsoever. And so much for that. We're going to get our first line out there. We need to hold the lead. I thought we were within a minute left to go, but now we are. The Bruins have their second line out. They're not pulling the goalie just yet. Tuukka Rask is going to make the save, and Dumoulin is going to find Guentzel. Finds Malkin, finds Crosby. Crosby for the freebie, and Sidney Crosby is going to get the goal. That should be the icing on the cake. Now we can give our fourth-line guys some playing time. With 38 seconds left to go, I don't think we can blow this lead. If we do, I mean, you guys will be here to see it. As Joseph is going to make the hit on the play, Josh Hosang is going to get on his horse, off to the races. Hosang is going to let that fly into the back of the net, and Joseph is also going to pick up the assist. That's another goal for Hosang this year. What an absolute nasty pickup he was in free agency, but that's pretty much going to be it for this game. We're up 7-4 now, and the game is glitching out, so we'll head back to the main screen and continue on with the simulation. Big 7-4 win there against the Boston Bruins, as Crosby able to pick up some good points in that one. We've got a back-to-back here, away games. We got the Red Wings and Flyers. Battle of Pennsylvania is always going to be a tough one, but we need to keep up the winning ways if we want a chance to win the division. 0-0 after the first. We are up 4-0 after the second. Rust, Gensel, Heinen, Malkin on the goals. We'll quick send period 3. Bluger and Guniarov as Larkin able to get one past Tuukka in this one, and we win 6-1. What an absolute shellacking of the Detroit Red Wings, as we have clinched the division. I think we've also clinched the conference, but that's going to actually be the Maple Leafs. But we have indeed clinched the division. That is really awesome to see, guys. Really happy. Home ice advantage throughout, unless we were to meet up with the Toronto Maple Leafs later on. But awesome stuff. Honestly, just going to simulate the rest of these. Crosby, Carter on the goals in the first. 3-2 after the second. Malkin, Atkinson, Ristolainen. And after the third, we are going to overtime, and we end up losing. Okay, so honestly, maybe should have hopped into that one, but hey, it is what it is. Unless there are injuries, we're not going to be too upset about it. May 2nd. Okay, I mean, could be worse. Again, it is Tuukka. I mean, that's, again, injury prone. That's the second of the year, so I think next year we're not going to want to re-sign him. I don't find that to be what we're going to want to do. But, again, that's going to be obviously your guys' call and who we sign and who we get and all that good stuff. But, again, end of the year, May 2nd isn't too long without Rask. We'll make DeSmith the starter. And, you know, is what it is. May 2nd, again, not too far out. That's basically first round of the playoffs as we're getting up to it here. AHL has started their playoffs. And actually, let's take a look here. Looks like they are up against the Hartford Wolfpack. Sam Lafferty actually leading in points. 6 points in 3 games. Okay, I don't know how that's working, but it is what it is. We're going to get into this game here. We got 2 home games here. We're going to be home for a while, since then we start the playoffs, and we'll also be home. But we start off, man, high-scoring first period. Malkin 2 goals, Crosby with 1, Hyman, Barry on the goals. 4-3 after the second, Gensel, Barry, and after the third, it stays the same. So we win the game 4-3. Nice victory. Good points for our top dogs to get those points. But Crosby, he is, man, so close to 100 points. In 96 and 77 is awesome stuff. Dominic Simone's going to be injured, which is tough, but the AHL squad, they're actually losing 2-0 in their series. One more game, and they are out. I think it's best out of 5, if I'm not mistaken. I don't honestly remember, but we're going to have Tuukka back most likely for the first round, which is nice. He might miss the first game depending on what the dates are looking like. We're losing 3-1. We're down 3-2. After the third, we end up losing 6-3. As long as we didn't have any injuries, I'm okay with getting shellacked. Last game of the year, and no injuries. Okay, that is good. Crosby didn't have any points in that last game. And Tuukka's back. Okay. Tuukka is back. So, what we're going to do is we're going to send our boy Louis Domingue down. Tuukka is technically not fully back to good health, so we're going to have to possibly start DeSmith here. That's going to be interesting. Again, we're most likely going to play the majority of the games. I want to at least play them, unless we're absolutely killing the other team. We're going to be playing the games. So we're going to advance some days here. NHL regular season has ended. Tuukka is back. Ooh, interesting for Tuukka Rask. We're up against the Boston Bruins. Looks like the AHL team has survived another day. So they're down 3-0 in their series. Good luck coming back in that one. But actually, we're going to edit lines. We're going to bring them back their best goaltender, which will, I'm sure, help them out big time, as we also want to take out Langlais. I don't want him in the lineup whatsoever. Kind of going to have to deal with it and see what we can do to move things around. We're not going to be able to do so, but that is tough. AHL team kind of hit with injuries at the most unopportune time, which is unfortunate, but we'll get Louis Domingue back in there, see if he can make a difference at the AHL level. But we've got the Bruins. It's going to be a tough matchup here against the Boston Bruins for sure. I mean, they haven't had the best of seasons, but they are stacked, guys. We're going to take a look at the full playoff picture here, as well as take a look at stats. Let's do stats first. Again, Crosby, 96, Malkin, 91 points, Letang, 64, and then kind of drops off from there. Guniarov, almost 60 points, 59 and 81. Really awesome stuff. Rust picked it up a little bit. I do want to take a look at the entire league. Did we win? Are we going to win is the real question. MVP, Crosby and Malkin actually led the way in points. That's awesome. Matthews was there with 90. Looks like Patrick Laine is actually going to win the Maurice Richard Trophy, or the Rocket Richard Trophy. Crosby also only played 78 games, where everyone else on this list right now played 82. So that's honestly insane. If he played all 82, I'd be thinking maybe 100 some odd points. Crosby, just a dominant year, and most of the time it was simulation, so it wasn't even us. That's awesome, awesome stuff. Here we are, playoff bracket, guys. Over in the East, we've got Flyers, Islanders, Penguins, Bruins, Lightning, Montreal Canadiens, and then we've got the Leafs and Rangers. Over in the West, we've got the Avs and the Stars. We got the Blackhawks and Blues, nice rivalry there. We've got the Kings and Oilers, and then we've got the Vegas Golden Knights and the Winnipeg Jets. So it's going to be an absolute battle. I'm really intrigued to see how we're going to do here against the Boston Bruins. It's going to be a tough matchup. But now what I really want to get into here, guys, is do we keep the lines the same? Are we going to want to keep them the same here for the playoffs, or are we going to want to shake some things up and get as many pluses or minuses or whatever we can together? I mean, it's going to be your guys' call. I don't want to move Guniarov down, but do we move Malkin back to get the +2? That would still be +3. Spread out the wealth of decent players on lines as well. I mean, that's one thing to keep in mind. Do we move Carter around? Again, he's not looking like he's getting much. We don't want to move Bluger. Do we move Kapanen up instead of Rust or Anthony Ciu? It doesn't look like it would be worth it. Do we move maybe Gensel down? That doesn't really look worth it either. But honestly, the lines are, I mean, they're pretty good right now. Again, I don't know if we should do any moving or not, unless we were to maybe get something else. I mean, Marino up there. I don't want two offensive defensemen on our first pair, but I'm really also intrigued about Tuukka. He is injured. Okay, so we're going to have to possibly start Casey DeSmith. Let me know what we should do on that one. Do we bring in Tuukka even though he's injured, or do we start DeSmith game 1 and then see how things go? I'll leave it like that as of right now, but let me know down in the comments who you guys want to see in between the pipes, as well as our line combos. Again, actually, if you want me, I will close out the episode here on this page for at least our forwards, and let me know what line combos do you guys want here for the playoffs. Again, if you want to try to move some things around, we can. I think this is the best. We're going to want to keep our lines at this point in time moving here into the playoffs, but you guys are also the GM, you're the coach, you're everything, as well as I am. So I want to hear your guys' opinion down below in the comments, but that is going to be it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to hit that thumbs up. We will be starting the playoffs against the Bruins, round 1 on Friday. So make sure you guys tune in to that. It's going to be a 5 p.m. video drop, so look forward to that on Friday. But again, I hope you guys have a good one, and as always, stay dusty.